So now I did want to talk about something where a rapper named Diamond, um, brother, he said I want to hear from you first. And Zymel, I'm just trolling, just so you know. I just throw jokes out there, whatever. But
Literally, I remember I lost my virginity at 12 years old. I remember the boy, everything. I remember the whole day like it was yesterday. But 12, bitch, to now, it's been a lot. Girl, is it just my body
Nah,
count for
everybody.
just niggas or niggas and bitches?
Everybody.
I would say like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I say like 2,000. To be real honest, like if you put niggas and bitches, because I done fucked a lot of bitches too. So I be fucking niggas, I be fucking bitches, and I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm gonna keep it blood raw. Like, bitch, probably two bands, 2,000 bitch sexual partners. Absolutely, yeah, it is what it is. You know what? Hey, only God could judge me. I don't give a fuck.
What did I tell you? That's what, did I just say that? They had that mentality. I'm sorry.
but what's really important is that I want people to speak on what they just watch, and also after she did that video, she has a huge opportunity. She's been all over on different platforms, millions of views, and she's been actually I've been looking at. She's been saying this stuff before she was even famous. She's been on YouTube saying on Instagram before. This is before. So is she winning? Because at the end of the day, she's making money.
No, she's not winning.
Foxy, let me hear from Foxy first. What do you think, Foxy?
I was just looking at that video. I honestly have no comment. It's just, but look how she's winning. Think about everything that came out her mouth just now. If she's winning, it's because of what she is saying, as far as the men she slept with, the women she slept with, and people just love that. You know what I mean? They love to expose us and see us in that light. And if you think she's winning, but that's not winning to me.
No,
That's
right.
degrading.
I agree.
Degrading. It's embarrassing as a black woman just to see that. And I don't judge her, but just what she said and everything is just not a good look.
Zamael, what do you think?
This another 5 years or 10 years, as far as this community, it's over. Like Logic said, as far as originality, we are not original anymore. Original and turn into trash. That's what we're going. We're headed to trash. That's where we're going with that.
I blame social media, but first of all, she was lying. Her body language, it was all over the place. She was lying. She wasn't telling the truth. You can see it in her body language. She was making that downward look. That's not a shame. That's lying. She wasn't looking up to try to remember. I mean, it's just, I don't know why she would lie like that.
But she
Uh,
is a known prostitute, though.
And
um,
that's not signs of lying. You can't tell if a person's lying just by the way they look.
you can't.
But let's go based off of the video that you watched, right?
But from
Body
what I
count doesn't
saw,
matter.
is she winning? I'll go with the question. The only way she would win is because ignorant people would allow her to.
I've never
This,
known.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. This is the crazy thing about it. This is the crazy thing about it. Majority of the women out here are about on that level. I mean, and if women told the truth, we'd be surprised how many women out there, their body counts, man. That is the God's honest truth. I totally believe her because there's some women out here with some big numbers. They throwing up some numbers on them body counts.
Women don't lie about their body count and make it higher.
Right.
You do when you make money being.
She didn't know she was gonna make money.
She was doing that when she was broke, just like AR said. She was doing it when she was broke.
Yeah, that's not a admirable thing to say. I don't think.
I mean, if you look at it, there was a woman that she just turned 18 years old, and she went on for like I think for $1,200, she went on to some sort of porn site where the white people really degrade her, and there's a picture with a lot of sperm all over her face, and her whole family just disgrace her, disown, disgrace, whatever. It went viral, and she thought that she was showing off about it. It is a real video footage where an 18-year-old girl
this
had
girl right here that you just showed.
No, it's another.
Oh.
It's another girl. So I mean, maybe this one was lying, but a lot of it's not lying. They're not kidnapped. They're not forced. This is just what they're hoes. And Sir Hill Speaks. What is your thoughts on what you just watched? You could reference it in any kind of way.
I agree with Zamal. I think she was lying. Body language is off. It's definitely more than 2,000. I think she was actually capping. I think the number was too low. And when I think about that, I'm concerned that, first of all, you counting that, you know what I mean? Then you're publicly saying this. But here's the big thing that I want us as people to get away from. What does this mean? No one can judge you. Like, what does that actually mean? Like, I think people have taken that that whole scripture to say only God can judge me. And that's when we talk about overall judgment. You're right about that. But judging means I'm looking at your behavior and I'm determining, is this good or bad? Is this going to lead you to a place where, you're going to have a happy life? It's going to prevent you from getting STIs, STDs, emotional issues. When I judge it from that level, then the answer is no. Like, we have to get away from that talking point that only God can judge, or I'm not here to judge. No, we need to do a little bit more judging, because since we've been saying this stuff, our community has progressively gotten worse. And I want us, particularly our women, to be more critical of your sisters. I would rather you be upset, come off as judgy, and save a sister than to patty cake, play nice with them. They ruining their life, and any children that they have to witness that kind of behavior. We need to be a little bit more judgy in our community.
Yeah, we don't shame anymore. That's what we need.
I thought about it just now. An organization like Black Lives Matter could have done so much. They could have, scooped that young girl up and help reform her mind. I think so. Which she could have. Unfortunately, she has a high body count, but if she gets reformed, she can speak to other young girls. This is not the way to go. I think they could have done a lot. Brother Hisa, what's your thoughts, bro? And as a man that has daughters.
It was definitely shameful. I'm with Sir Hell. We definitely need to bring shame back. I think somebody put it in the comments. And not to be passing total judgment. It's not Game of Thrones or nothing. Nah, you're not pushing our community forward in a positive fashion. And if we can't speak up to point that out, we in a really bad place. And everything that everybody been saying been spot on. The only thing that I would add is that it's just a level of integrity that, I just think that we as a collective don't have, but in particularly modern women just don't have it. I was speaking to my wife earlier. I said, I think they have more integrity about their hair when they're having a fight than when they're going on a bus trip. When it's about time to have a fight, it's like, get the grease and, pull it back, get my scrunchie. And like, it's a lot of concern and consideration then. But when it's time to go to DC and we go into the bus station, it's like, give me my bonnet. Are you serious? It's just a total, discourse. And the sisterhood of the opening legs is an actual thing. I don't say it to be mean. It just is. It is. And we see examples of it. It's just always a certain consideration given. And like Sir Hell said, we can't judge and everybody's different and it depends. No, there's a certain decorum you should walk with. There's a certain character and air that you should have individually and collectively, because, somebody from across the street cannot tell when a smart person and a fool is arguing. No difference is. And for us to even have a conversation like they don't. We are looked at collectively in a horrible light. And the narrative that our culture is pushing with our women at the helm is not at a great place right now. And most of the things that's been said so far, I agree with wholeheartedly. But I just think that, sometimes we need to sit in neutral. We need to put the blame where it should be. And they need to either adjust, or if it don't apply, let it fly. And we can only help the people that want to be helped. Everybody else that's, already gone, they got to blow in the wind. But the people who do want to change, that do want to move different, that do want to move positively, all they got to do is check shit like this out, and there they go.